So there's just a little piece that I want to bring into the space as an intro, and it's something that Nelson Mandela has been known to have said on a few times, where he said education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And I think in this PFP space, I think it talks beautifully to the point that this has been a leadership journey for each of us. And I think that's where it starts, is having significant leaders leading the way in terms of building a space for our children to learn, to grow. I had the opportunity to pick Yvonne up this afternoon to come through and set up, and as I was driving there was a song that came on that just triggered a memory for me, and just a sense of quite an emotional attachment to the group. So to think, on the 23rd of July 2018, just down the road at SA Home Loans, we started our journey. We all arrived. I had met all of you, but you had not met one another, let alone your partner. And as I was driving, I was just thinking, gosh, what an honor and a privilege for me to be firstly launching my third PFP group. And it wasn't just my third PFP group, it was my first group of 10 partnerships. So let me tell you, when I was certainly shaking Stevens when I was setting up at SA Home Loans. And I look back a year and a bit later, and I marvel at your passion, your enthusiasm, your curiosity, your openness to step into a space where you knew a little bit of something, but a whole lot of what have I actually signed up for. And so I can really confidently sit here now, and as everybody was arriving, there was the security lady that said, oh, some of your guests have arrived. And I said, no, they're not my guests, they're my tribe. And for me, that's what I feel in this PFP space, that we're not strangers, but that we are a little bit of something that I saw Mandy had shared on I think it was on an email, about feels like family. And from where we've come to where we're at now, for me it's priceless. I mean, you can attend many courses, many workshops, but to feel the connection that I feel with each of you, for me, is phenomenal. And I just want to acknowledge and just say thank you to each of you for saying yes to a journey that you knew what the structure was, but there was also a whole lot of grey area. And yet you still showed up at each of the COPs, our triad sessions, and I just really want to say thank you. And so this is just an opportunity at the end of our formal time together, just to have each partnership come up and share a little bit about your story, what is the experience meant for you, and I'll just leave it at that. So I'll hand over to Sandeli and to Yvonne.